We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Jackson will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The run inside. It's White. Got room at the 35. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
Still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll get rid of it. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's White. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And this QB, man, how about just, it's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road.
He's got it. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7, and here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
The Owls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bernard. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Owls headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
On the run, it's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
Jackson will throw. Got a man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Running the red zone, it's White. Breaks into the open. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garcia. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The give to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the right. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Bulldozes his way through. Just shedding tackles. And there he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. Special teams proving to be special. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running inside, it's Bernard. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires on the move. Complete in the middle. He was far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what it's all about.
Hold defense.
Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Powers through the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to fire. Finds his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And here comes the offense on second down. And the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Owls will hustle to the line. From the red zone, it's Bernard. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football.
Turning it Got enough for the first. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Jackson gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's White. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Sets up the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Just plowing ahead. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Caught. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in with one hand. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. How about that grab? That thing had to be slick, and he just snatched it with one hand.
I mean, that's just crazy how easy he makes the one-handed catch look. Obviously, there's elements, and you got to deal with the weather. That's part of it. But he just said, I am him. One hand, snag it, my ball.
Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. He's going to run it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. And it's the Bearcats with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. Now back over to your game in Denton. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
That's what I want to see.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Sam Houston reigns Texas.
Down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with Coach Kitley at the half. He's the most
Sam Houston runs nothing but they mouth, my boy.
Security has been a big topic in the locker room at the half.
Can't do shit on the sticks. Come over here and let's find out.
They start the game on offense. We'll see if he's able to tuck it in and be higher and tighter with that football to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished. accomplished just that. Really nice play.
I got a bigger fish to fry.
Out of the shotgun on third down. The quick out. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but
there's some room. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Linebackers shuffling around.
Actually full staff today, so I ain't got shit to do.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Florida Atlantic, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here.
And winning first downs is a priority for a and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keeps it on the option. Could be an alley. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Fires quickly. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Takes the handoff. It's White. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the run.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first and day. There's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward again.
Well, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they shown.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Defense might bring the house here. Trying to run, it's Bernard. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Owls! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Blue 30.
They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Enough to move the chains.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. North Texas could see if they can get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. Trying to time that quarterback sneak. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. North Texas really has it going on offense. They'll go to the counter play. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. He wants to change this route. And he's dragged down.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Jackson will throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Maybe some room here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality.
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man, it's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor. And make him forget that.
They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Holloway. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.